What is going on, garden fans? Welcome back to the Permaculture Homestead. I am at the home site today with Permaculture Homestead Jr. and we are going to do a full walking tour of our home site food forest. As you can see behind me, a lot has changed in the past 2 weeks. This place has gotten very thick, very dense, and I want to give you a full walking tour of what's going on out here. As always, if you're not already, please hit the subscribe button, please share this video, and please like it. That's what really helps us out. We thank you for your support. God bless. Come on back and enjoy the journey. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome back to the home site, garden fans. For all the newcomers, we are in Zone 8, South Carolina, and I am living on 2,000 square feet in the suburbs. Due to the limited space, we are growing mostly fruit trees and fruit shrubs with a lot of understory herbs to go with it. If you were here 2 weeks ago, you know this place already looks a lot different, a lot greener, and I'm going to go for an in-depth, full walking tour of my home site. First thing I got here, right off the back patio, is a vegetable garden, my Zone 1 vegetable garden. Nothing quite coming up right now, but in the next couple weeks you're going to see basil, zucchini, green beans, and salad greens. And then there are just some anchor support species over here, things like mint and lemon balm that are coming up, as well as passion fruit. So here we got lemon balm, we got some mint as a ground cover, and then passiflora, the native local weed to it. One of the big things you didn't see 2 weeks ago was the elderberry. Elderberry hedge has absolutely blown up, and 2 weeks ago this wasn't here. Ultimately, we have got about 2 or 3 feet of fresh new elderberry growth around this whole food forest. So in just a matter of 2 weeks, this place has absolutely blown up and gotten very thick. The elderberries are starting to flower right now. You'll probably see some birds flying around here. This is a great habitat for birds. And this very first companion planting I got here is an apricot tree, a gummy berry, and then a pineapple guava. The pineapple guava and the apricot are the anchor species. They're going to be here forever. This gummy berry is a chop and drop plant that we are going to be chopping and dropping throughout the year. Yeah, kiddo. We have the pineapple guava are flowering right now. The flowers are edible on the pineapple guava. If you were here early in the year, you will see that I did a good 2-3 inch thick layer of wood chips around this whole food forest. I can't even get down to the bottom right now. That wood chipping has done a great job suppressing a lot of the annual weeds right now. Now, as I come around the corner, what you're going to see is this emergent food forest where we have peach trees, we've got mulberry trees as the overstory, we've got understory of elderberry and muscadine grapes and blackberry, all growing together in this friendly symbiosis, not competing with each other, but working harmoniously as a ground cover to the major tree species. All the mulberries here that I have 2 mulberry trees. They are all fruiting right now. Let me see if I can zoom in and get you a look at the mulberry. Yeah, mulberry trees absolutely loaded down with fruit. You're going to see more of that as we go throughout the year. This year, I will certainly be keeping track of the progress. Another thing that's starting to set fruit are all the gummy berries, and I've got a whole hedge of gummy berry right here. They have flowered, and now they are setting their fruit right now. Here is the other mulberry tree I got on site. Same story. It is starting to set some fruit. And these are very prolific for us here in Zone 8, the mulberries. Muscadines are starting to set fruit, put out flowers, set fruit. And I've got this muscadine kind of growing up and over a trellis and along the fence line here with the chickens. I do have a fig tree back here that is absolutely loaded with fruit. This is a brown turkey fig, already putting on giant fruit early here in the year. This tree is doing so much better now that we've taken away some of these pine trees that were shading it out a bit. It has absolutely blown up this year, putting on some of the thickest and biggest fruits I've seen since having it here. Lots of microclimates around this food forest. As I look up, you're just going to see it's a lot of shade around here, very little places for sun to get through. We're really starting to develop this overstory of trees and then an understory of shrubs. Here we have a jujube. It's about to go to flower. And there's another jujube tree right here, right next to it. Right next to that, about 6 feet away, is a pawpaw. All the pawpaws have flowered and are going to be setting fruit here shortly. Some of them are still flowering. Here is another fig tree. This is a black mission fig. This guy's already setting some fruit. Way up high, I see it. We're doing really good this year. Since I've kind of removed some pine trees that were shading us out, I can really see that this place is really starting to blow up. Pomegranate are all setting flower right now. They're flowering out. And I have another pomegranate in my front yard as part of my edible landscape that cross-pollinates with this one right here. So pomegranate looking good. Let me keep on circling around. Hey kiddo, yeah, another patch of pawpaw, garden fans. Here again, flowering and setting fruit all right now. Any of them setting fruit? No. Here we go. Here's some pawpaw fruit already coming on. Some baby pawpaws. This is North America's largest native fruit. It tastes kind of like a banana, a cross between a banana and a mango. Peach trees that I got here, they're setting fruit and the fruit looks pretty good. But I will say the problem with it now is that it already looks like it's gotten bug eaten. And that is the problem that I've had with these peach trees, is that every year the bugs get to them before I get to them. And that's one of the reasons why I've been kind of pruning them down to more of a coppiced-like tree. I'm really trying to remove these peach trees altogether. And I guess I'll get the cojones to do it at some point. As you can see, really thick out here, garden fans. Lots of different shapes, colors, sizes. Lots of canopy space that is creating very nice microclimates. Let me walk into this microclimate here. I'm in the middle of a swale paddy. I've got a fig tree overhead. Not far from that, there's a mulberry, and then there's a peach tree down there. And just under the canopy here is where all the elderberry are coming up. More figs coming on, the black mission fig. Looking really good. Here we got my kiddo playing with the mason bees. You catching the bees, kiddo? Yeah. Go ahead, catch the bees. And then we've got 8 chicks in a brooder here. This is an old rabbit cage that I've retrofitted to be a brooder for the chickens right now. This is the next batch of chickens we got growing up. And water catchment, of course, 3 300-gallon tanks feeding each of the swales that I have out here. Anyway, garden fans, that is a one full loop around the food forest. There's lots of shapes, colors, sizes. There's so much growing on right now that I couldn't even show it all to you in one video. But if you would, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Please stick around, and you will definitely be getting some more updates as we go throughout the year. If you have any questions, as always, please just ask. God bless. Thanks for stopping by.